tonight on Florida Focus. In just 2 days, the anti-riot bill is heading to its next committee. How much money taxpayers would have to pay to keep people imprisoned if it passes?
Whose priorities are you looking out for? We're looking out for our parents and grandparents here in Florida. And there's no way you're going to get some prisoner a vaccine over a senior citizen.
Plus, after months of fighting, some prisoners are finally getting vaccinated.
We needed to start teaching our young people about what it means to be a citizen in the 21st century United States, where so much of their life and so much of their discourse occurs on the web.
Coming up in a minute, why tech leaders are scared for our students. Then,
and our school system shows that the school system is failing our kids. And, I just felt like I had to do something about, the kids that I come into contact with.
What a local barbershop is doing to help kids in school. I'm Dylan Zuccarello, and welcome to Florida Focus. A new fiscal report found that Florida's anti-riot bill could cost taxpayers more than $17 million a year. Jeanette Troya joins us in the newsroom to explain the controversial bill and what it means for you.
House Bill 1 is an attempt to make protesting punishable by up to 15 years in prison if it becomes a law. Governor Ron DeSantis proposed it in response to last summer Black Lives Matter protests. The Florida House just passed it last week. Every Democrat opposed the bill, calling it a racist attempt to suppress free speech. Florida already has the third largest prison system in the U.S. New research conducted by economist Harper found the anti-riot bill would put more people behind bars, increasing Florida State's prison's $2.7 billion budget. Harper says the bill could lead to 700 more people being in prison at any given time. The bill still has to clear several committees before it becomes law.
Thanks, Jeanette. The cost to keep Floridians behind bars skyrocketed because of COVID-19. About 30,000 vaccines were just sent to correction facilities. This comes months after the state ignored pleas to vaccinate inmates. The state reported nearly 18,000 prisoners tested positive, and 214 inmates died from COVID-19. Some worry the numbers are actually much higher. Many say the state could have avoided spending taxpayer dollars on health care if they'd vaccinated inmates sooner. Since the beginning of the pandemic, families complained the state wasn't doing enough to keep inmates safe. They argued nonviolent offenders should be released to keep them safe and avoid spending tax dollars on PPE. This year, students have spent more time learning online than they have before, and that makes cybersecurity leaders worried about the spread of misinformation. Reporter Courtney Patterson explains how a local program aims to educate students about deceiving online content.
Cyber Florida has launched the K-12 initiative for students to bring awareness about misinformation online. Incorrect and misleading information can easily influence Americans, and cybersecurity experts say it's important to teach students how to spot false information.
One of the things we've learned is that our young people, particularly young people who are about to become first-time voters, are subjected to a blizzard of mis and disinformation on the web.
Studies show that the amount of time Americans spend online has nearly doubled since the pandemic. With people spending so much time online, experts say that teaching cyber awareness is vital.
We now live most of our lives online. We go to school online, we work online, we shop online, we interact socially online.
Cyber Florida has connected with 10 county school districts, including Hillsborough County. They work with teachers and parents to teach students about safe online habits and offer summer camps and prep courses.
To learn more about the program, you can visit cyberflorida.org. Reporting for Florida Focus, I'm Courtney Patterson.
Black children tend to struggle more with reading compared to their white counterparts because they have less access to education. Reporter Carla Ibanez introduces us to a local barber who's giving books to kids.
Every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m., the Book Club Barbershop opens its doors for kids to get a free haircut and a book. The catch? They have to read it out loud.
I asked for her phone and shadowed her a picture of Michael B. Jordan.
Antonio Brown, who is the owner and operator, started the program in 2016 to encourage kids to read.
A lot of the young black males don't like to read out loud. They're afraid, they're shy. So just seeing improvements in those areas has been very rewarding for me.
Brown wants to be a good example for the kids by teaching them to love reading just as he does. Meanwhile, kids are not as interested in reading as they are in playing video games. This program offers books that are not found on a regular bookshelf. Here, kids get Black culture books and are written by Black authors. Topics vary from children's books to financial literacy.
I learned about Barack Obama he wasn't black, he was mixed. His mom was white and his dad was black.
Studies show that proper Black representation matters in school. In 2015, only 10% of published children's books were about Black people.
I'm sure that, right now they may not understand the impact that it's having on their lives, but what it will do for them in the future is going to be tremendous. So,
Brown's goal is to expand to thousands of barbershops across the country and continue to help kids along the way. Reporting for Florida Focus, I'm Carla Ibanez.
Because of the pandemic, people are having a hard time getting enough exercise. On tomorrow's Friday Feature Show, Demi Asensio takes us to some free outdoor exercise classes to boost your well-being. Thanks for watching Florida Focus. Have a great evening.